Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, I'll be showing you guys how to make a DIY fall keychain. Enjoy the video! So the first thing you're going to need are some scissors, a keychain, some tape, and your embroidery thread colors. The first step is going to be to tape down your keychain so it doesn't move. Next thing you want to do is grab your first thread color. Before you cut it, make sure that it's still long enough when you fold it in half. At the end, you are going to have 8 strings, which we are going to be folding in half to create 16. We're going to grab one string and fold it in half. Once you're done doing that, you're going to hold the loop through the top and loop it through the bottom, as I'm doing here. And through that loop, you're going to insert the strings back through it. And you're going to continue to do this for the rest of your strings. This is what it should look like when you're all done. When you're done, you also have to flip it over to the other side. The next thing you want to do is grab your second color and tape it down, as I am doing here. So you're going to grab your first string and you're going to make 2 forward knots. If you don't know how to do those, basically what you do is do a number 4 and then loop the thread through under. It's kind of hard to explain, so you could just watch what I'm doing and follow along. You're going to continue to do two knots per strand until you reach the end. Once you reach the end, you're going to cut it off. Make sure to leave some space and you'll see why at the end. You could do as many colors as you want. I'm doing 4, so the next thing I'm going to do is grab my third color and do the same thing that I did with the first one. Tape it down and then do 2 knots per each strand until I reach the end. Then when I reach the end, I'm going to cut it off. So you're going to continue to do this with the rest of your colors. You do want to keep in mind that this does take some time to do. I'm going to show you how to do it one last time just in case if you still don't understand. So the first thing you want to do is tape your color down. Grab your first strand and do 2 forward knots. You do a number 4 and you loop it through like I'm doing here. Go to your next color and do the same thing. You're just doing the same thing until you reach the end. You're done with your keychain, you could just do a knot to close it off at the end so the strings won't come off. But I decided to do something else. I don't really know what it's called, so I'll just explain what I'm doing as I go. So the first thing you want to do is divide your strings in half. So I did 8 to each side. So once you're done dividing them in half, put your left ones to the side and you're going to take your right ones. So you're going to take the first 2 to your right and you're going to be doing 2 forward knots. You're going to be working your way to the left while making sure to stop in the middle one. So when you're done with the first one, you're going to hold both of them together, take the string to your left and do 2 forward knots. You're going to keep doing that for the rest of them. So when you're done with that one, you hold them together, take your next string, do the same thing. When you're done with that, hold the string, do that same thing. And you're going to keep doing that all the way till you reach the middle. Once you reach the middle, you're going to put that section to the side and we're going to move on to the next side. So for this one, it's going to be different. You're going to take your left 2 strands and with the one to your right, you're going to do a backwards knot instead. So it's almost like the same thing as the forward knot, but you're just doing it backwards. So you're going to do a backwards 4 and then loop that thread under it. Just see what I'm doing. It's also hard to explain. So for this side, you're going to be doing backwards knots instead of forward knots and stop once you reach the middle. So once you reach the middle, it should look something like this. I'm just fixing mine up. So you want to get a string, whichever color you want. I'm doing a light color. Cut it and you're going to slide it under and do a knot to tie it together. So once you attach your string by doing the knot, we're going to be doing square knots. These are hard to explain, so you're gonna have to watch what I'm doing and follow it step by step. Once you are done, you're going to cut it off. Next, you're going to take the tape off. Fixing the bottom really quickly. And you're going to cut the sides. Again, you could leave it as short as long as you want. I'm leaving mine pretty short. You just want to play around with it until it looks as how you want it to look. this is how mine turned out. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to like, subscribe, and comment down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye!